Woo! Hey everybody, welcome to Hex Token channel. Excited as always. Your host Superman here, and of course get into the chat, say hello. We like a pretty vibrant chat, so it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a really fun day. We're going to be basically watching me do a $250,000 trade. Well, hopefully it's $250,000 on the PulseX hashtag Pulsechain test network. So it's going to be a bit of fun. And of course, the community is going to help me select I guess the trade or trades. I guess we'll see how we get on, and we're going to have fun. But first of all, we're going to also look at our yield farming we did yesterday and take a look. Did we make a profit since yesterday? Did we get some impairment loss? We're going to check that out too. So it's pretty fun. So we're going to look at our liquidity and yield farming from yesterday, see whether we made a profit and impairment losses. We're also going to look at doing the big trade. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to have fun here in the sandpit of PulseX. This is the testnet, of course. All the numbers are fictional, but of course it will be going live soon. So we're definitely going to check that out. Just let me check the audio. Audio sounds good. So have fun. Just get in the chat there. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's see who's in the house. We got playing. We're feeding the ducks. That's the soundtrack in the background. And this is going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, if you're new to trading on PulseX, you're wanting to trade on PulseX, hopefully this will give you a few more insights in terms of getting used to it, get a bit of experience just watching us do these particular play trades or fantasy trades. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get into the chat there. We've got Jimbo Sticks in the house, Hex Token channel member. How's things going, mate? Ready and waiting? Very good there, Jimbo Sticks. Thanks for asking. Hope things are well with you as well. And I love those emojis you got there. We've got Kristen Noel's in the house. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love it. That's the attitude, man. It's just a quiet before the storm. That's all it is, folks. Just a quiet before the storm. We're just got to be patient. That's it. Patience. George Tucker's in the house. What's up, guys? And iTech's in the house there. Hex 555 and some fire there. I guess you meant 5555. But 555 days is pretty good stake too. Nice one there, high techs. And MJ Money's in the house. Good evening, sir. Hey, good to see you. Now, it is in my time, of course. It's now Saturday, 9th of the April. It's 11 a.m. in the morning. So 11 a.m. in the morning, my time. This is my morning stream. Later on, I'll have my second stream, maybe the afternoon or evening stream. It's pretty much the afternoon here when I do my second stream at the moment. I'm going to try and bring that a little bit earlier. And we'll see how we get on, but that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be how to become a whale on Pulsechain. So that's going to be fun the next session. George Tucker's in the house. Hit the like. It takes 1 second and it helps the channel out. It absolutely does, George. You're absolutely right. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We just went over 3,750 subscribers. So a big thank you to all the supporters there. But definitely help share the channel around. That certainly helps with getting subscribers and building the channel up because Pulsechain's coming, and man, there's going to be a ton of people coming to watch Hex, Pulsechain, and PulseX content, and much more. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Craig Wedding in the house. Hey, good to see an awesome content creator, and looking forward to your panel show. Craig's going to have a few of the new and upcoming female content creators, which I think is just exciting. And a big shout out to Craig and the team. MJ Money says, top of the morning to you then, sir. Top of the morning to you then, sir. Top of the morning. I like that one. Good to see MJ. And Blue's got the fire in the house. Looking really good. Hey, so very nice. How are we doing here? We're up 4 minutes in, and good welcome to everybody. We're going to get into it. Let's hear from Richard Hart, the man himself. If you want a little bit of motivation, let's listen to what Richard's got. I'm going to turn the ducks off for a second. Let's pause the ducks. And let's hear from Richard Hart himself.
A copy of every single coin on that entire network, because I, through the set of my labor and my effort, am giving everyone a free copy of every single coin on the Ethereum network for free on a new network. You just literally point your MetaMask to a different server, and our coins are all sitting there. And it's been working great for months on testnet. And within the next month, we probably go to mainnet. And what are you getting for free as a Bitcoiner? A copy of every single coin on that entire network, because I, through the
So I love that. You know, we're all getting a copy of everything we've got on Ethereum. ESC20s, 721s, 1155s. They're all coming over onto the Pulsechain network. The first system state copy of Ethereum ever done. So we're not empty. We're not starting a chain that's empty like many of the other chains have and have to build up community, have to build up projects. We have got the system state copy straight away. It is a game changer, and we mustn't be, lost at that.
Instead of my labor and my effort and giving everyone a free copy of every single coin on the Ethereum network for free on a new network. You just literally point your MetaMask to a different server.
Yeah, to access it, all you have to do is put the Pulsechain network into your wallet, like a MetaMask wallet, and just switch it over from Ethereum or whatever other chain you're using, and you'll be able to see your copy your biggest airdrop. It's pretty awesome.
And our coins are all sitting.
So that's basically the fastest way to mass adoption, right? Potentially millions of users on Ethereum being able to just switch over the network to Pulsechain, see their big airdrop value, and that's huge. It's awesome.
There. And it's been working great for months on testnet.
Yeah, the Pulsechain's been working great. We're up to the third version, 2B, third testnet for Pulsechain, and that's what we're going to play on today.
And within the next month, we probably go to mainnet.
Yeah, and launching is soon. Pulsechain is soon. So if it's in late April or early May or something like that, it's very, very soon. So we're getting close, folks. Those last couple of videos have been very bullish on the timeline.
And what are you getting for free as a Bitcoiner?
So awesome stuff. So yeah, what are you getting free as a Bitcoiner? Come to Pulsechain, man. It's going to be awesome fun. Watch us play today. We're going to play on PulseX here. It's going to be a bit of fun. So very, very cool. I thought that's a good way of opening up the motivation at the moment. We're going to get into the mainstream, of course. Let's put the ducks back on and get into the chat before we get into the main content. Cray's got the wiggle eyebrows in. And K. Noel says, glad you're making good content during this slack tide. Yeah, that's exactly right, K. Noel. And it's just the quiet before the storm. And it's good to keep track of what's going on there. Let's do some fantasy trading, says Brazology. Yeah, big shout out to Brazology. That's pretty much most of the titles. Pretty much Brazology's. So a big shout out for the idea for today's video. Brendan says, did you guys know Richard loves puppies? Yeah, I did see that video on his Twitter. I think he did a video about puppies. And tomorrow, says Hex Token. Yeah, tomorrow. Nice. All right, I think we've got a good crowd watching now, about 30 people. So we're going to get into it. So here we are. Let's go check our yield farming that we did yesterday. Let's go check it. So we're going to go. The first thing we're going to do is our liquidity and yield farming. See how we performed overnight. Did we make a profit? Did we get some impermanent loss? And then the second thing we're going to do is our fantasy trade with $250,000, assuming we've still got $250,000 to do it. So let's go to the farm there. And of course, we're going to check on liquidity. So the APR, remember the APR yesterday was about 8.6%, and then it jumped to like 9% for some reason, and now it's still at 8.6%. So we've got 25, almost 26 incentive tokens, and of course that's about $40.50 at the moment. So we earned that since yesterday, and of course we have 109,375,316 PulseX / PLS LP tokens. So that's because we put liquidity in the pool. It's worth $253,000. I think we've lost money on the permanent losses there. I think that we've probably done that. So that's pretty crazy stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out, folks. I'm going to take a. Oh, we've got some lawnmowers going next door. I might have to just close the window just a moment. That's what happens on a Saturday morning, right? You get the people doing all the mowing. Anyway, so we're going to capture this. So let's have a look at our starting position. We're going to go to the liquidity. This is what we set up yesterday. We put 68,314,000 pulse in the pool, and 175 million, I should say, PulseX. So big numbers: 68 million pulse, 175 million PulseX, and of course they were worth 132,000 each. So that's 265,000. So I think we lost quite a bit of money overnight, folks, because we're down at 253,000, but we've still got our we've still got our $250,000 we can do our fantasy trade with. So that's cool. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this out of the pool, and let me just take that time. So we've got 253,000, 253,536. So 252, 250, 53, 5, was it 26? I think it was. Sure, I can't put it in this one. That's a read only. Let me put it in the other one. So 253,256, I think it was. And we're going to go double check that. 253,536. Oh, that's changed a little bit. 253,543. Let's put that in. 543. Just as a reminder of what that is. So we're going to put that in, and that's our value. So cool. We're going to format that. LP. All right, cool. That's close enough. So let's take that out, bam, and we're going to max out, take out all our stuff. That's also going to take that $40 out, right? So that $40 that we've got in the incentive token, that's going to go to us as well. That's 26 incentive tokens. So we're going to confirm that. And so we're withdrawing that. We've got to withdraw. This is withdrawing the LP token. So this is what the LP token is, what you get when you provide liquidity into the pool. And of course, we're just taking out the LP token from the farm where we get the incentive tokens as incentive. So that's just processing away. Let's say we've got incentive token. Yeah, we've got 26. So we've got paid out, from the looks of it, we've got paid out our incentive token. Very cool. And of course, that has been done. So unstaked, your earnings have also been harvested to your wallet. Cool. And so now you can see we've got nothing in there now. So we're not earning anything. We earned about $40. So that's running at about 8%, 8.6% APR. So we don't need to do the math on that. Let's go back now to the liquidity. And of course, we should see because our LP tokens are sitting in our wallet. So let's go to the assets in our wallet. We can see that our LP tokens, 109 million of them, are sitting in here for the PLX. So we've got those sitting here now. Cool. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. So we've got this number here. I'm going to copy this. 100. What's that? What's 170? Oh man, that's a big change. So we've got 170. 923, 123. I've got to hurry up and do this before it changes again. And then we've got 699,88200. Okay, boom. All right, so cool. We're going to remove that. That was 0.8%. We're going to go max, and of course, we're going to get all our stuff back here. 6882. That looks pretty similar to what we've got here. 170928. 1709 that's changed a little bit, so I'm just going to quickly change that. 17928 and 699,882. 699,882. Yep, cool. Let's enable that. We're going to enable that first site. We have to sign a ticket, and then we're going to remove it. So cool, and right away we go. Bam. All right, so we're going to confirm that is removing the liquidity now. So we've got removing liquidity. Remember yesterday we added liquidity down here, and then we deposited the LP tokens. Now we've withdrawn the LP tokens and we removed the liquidity. So boom. All right. So now we've got heaps of Pulse. We've got heaps of Pulse now. We've got 70 million now Pulse, and of course our PulseX is gone way back up here to 170 million PulseX. So we've got all our Pulse and our Pulse back out. We're no longer providing liquidity in the pool. And that's cool. Let's have a look at the math there. I think we've I put it in the wrong spot there. Let's just take that. Let me just take that and put it in the right spot there. Bam. And boom. All right, cool. So we've got here. We gained out over since yesterday. We started off with 68.3 million Pulse that we put in, and we've now got 69, almost 70 million Pulse. So we've gained 1.6 million Pulse, and we started off with 175 million PulseX, and now we've got 170 million, almost 171 million from yesterday. We are down 4.2 million PulseX. So there we are, folks. We have that's kind of related to your impairment loss. Now we started off with 265,000, and our pool was worth 253. We've made a pretty solid loss there. So if we take, we haven't got the total separated amount out there, but we can actually work that out. So let's go and close that. and we're going to jump to the top there. We're going to go to the info, and of course we're going to plug in some just basic numbers. We've got 0018 for Pulse at the moment, so we're going to just do a quick rough number here. Just even though I've got the dollar amount, we're just going to confirm that, reconcile it as it were. So we're going to talk that, and then we're going to times it by 0.0018. Does that make a lot of sense there? It does, I think. And bam, and then of course we're going to multiply that by the rate, 0.374. And of course, does that add up? That's pretty close. It's close enough for me. The rates changed a little bit since we did it, but you can see that we've got the prices in here at the current prices. And I'm just going to format that, make sure that's all formatted. And bam. All right. So that's we've got 252,465. That's pretty close to our 253, which is what we saw at the liquidity pool when we took it out. So we actually lost $13,000 in permanent losses yesterday. But we made $40 in yield farming fees. Yay! All right. Party on. Rock on. Rock on. Anyway, so that's what we had. That's an experience about PulseX. Obviously, the PulseX, the price there has played in their favor. So let's have a look at the price here. Both of them went up, but PulseX went up a bit more. And of course, we ended up with because PulseX ended up going up a bit more, the pool has more people were demanding PulseX there, and we can see that on the actual pair. So we're going to have a look at the pair. I'm going to hit the trading pair on here. So PulseX here. Let's hit the trading pair. Actually, it's probably a bit easier to see. We're going to do the overnight. So we had some. This is just in the last couple of hours too. So one pulse is now worth less. So if we'd done this a couple of hours ago, we'd be way better off. But now the rates was 2.53 PulseX per pulse. It's now deteriorated to 2.44. So the last, if we hadn't taken it out, we probably would have been fine. We probably wouldn't have had any. Good chance we may have not experienced any impermanent losses at the moment. So there we are, folks. Not a great yield farm experience, but of course we're just doing this for fun. And of course, given the fact that this went down just the last couple of hours, is probably mostly the case for our loss there. So cool, that's pretty interesting. Obviously, if you're going to set up a spreadsheet, you'd want to have the prices, all the prices that you've got and stuff like that in play. But there we are. That's pretty interesting. Just over since yesterday. So you got to just be, make sure that you've got your spreadsheet. You make sure you pick up a good trading pair for that. So pretty neat. Let's get into the chat there, see what people think of that. Hex for the win, says Mud Dog. Good content, says Diamond Heart. Nice, thanks, I appreciate that. Send me some PLS, says iTech. And hey Hexkin, says Craig Wickets. Nice. Exile says the gain and loss should be counted in tokens, not in USD. And we've got both of them on there, Hexotl. Thanks for that, appreciate that. How do I get PLS? Nice. And woohoo, Ashtree's in the house. What else we got? Brendan Islick says, I may have a crazy theory. Take it with a pinch of salt. Richard goes live at the same time as the party token staking pool finishes. Hey, we'll watch that theory, Brendan. That is playing out. Let's have a look at the pool there. So we'll look at the pool timeline there on the party token. We are counting that down. So we got 23 hours to go. That'll be pretty interesting there, Brendan. We'll keep watching that theory play out. What's up, Hexkin says it's now. We've got the emojis in the house. Nice. I love puppy, says Mudtalk. Nice. And so does Richard. Hey there, it says the Godfather. Looking good. And what else we got? Jimbo Stick says, hey all. Good. And James Bond's in the house as well. Good evening, Superman. Hey, good to see you, James Bond. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. Obviously, on the volumes, we're down on the volumes there. And, of course, on the US dollar value at any particular time. So that we're down on that too. So both are important. Depending on what your goals are, right? So both are important depending on what your goals are. Maybe by gaining 1.6 million PLS, if the price turns back in your favor, you'll be very happy because you've gained so much more pulse there, and that would be better for you in US dollars terms, in terms of the price going back up. So very, very cool. All right, so that was a bit of fun. Obviously, depends on when you take it out. Like if both prices reverted back to the original prices that we had when we first went in yesterday, I think it was yesterday afternoon, maybe about 16 hours ago or something like that. Then, of course, you wouldn't have any volume changes in here. That's the other side of it. So cool. All right, that was the first bit, of course, the yield farming. We're going to go to the trade game. And, of course, now we've got these tokens. We have to do some swapping, I think. We're going to, I don't know, we're just going to convert a lot of it into, what are we going to buy? We have to think about what we're going to buy. So this, before we do anything like that, we're going to go and see what's in the market. Now, this is where you guys get to play in, chime in here. Let me know. We're going to do, I think we've still got $250,000. Sorry, $250,000 in our wallet. So we'll check that. Yeah, we've still got $250,000 between these Pulse and PulseX. Let us know what you think in the chat there. We're going to have a little look at these prices here. Now, obviously, there's a certain issues that you're going to have. How much liquidity is in the pool? What's happening with the price trend? And, of course, what's the volumes in there versus we're doing $250,000. So we've got 71 million in 24-hour volume here for Pulse. So that's a pretty good one we could play in. Some of the smaller pools, if we're doing $250,000, then we'd be a very high amount of the 24-hour volume. And so that might be an issue in terms of if the trend's not our friend, if not other people with big buys are buying in to these smaller volume 24-hour volumes, then obviously we've got a lot of risk in terms of being sold into. The market trend's not in our favor, and of course we could end up losing a lot of our 250,000. So that could be a really wrecked trade. So that's some of the things we need to think about on this leaderboard here. So we've got the top 30 leaderboard. So let us go through. I'm just going to go to the first page here. You guys can look at some of those there on there, and let me know in the chat after you've had a minute or two to think about it, and maybe a couple of minutes, and let us know. We've got Pulse at the top. It's up 3%, pretty modest gains on Pulse and PulseX. We've got Hex down 2%. It's at 92 cents. It was up at about $1.10, and that's down. We got Pulse in there at down 8.8%. We talked about this yesterday. That just popped up there out of nowhere with the Pulse one. And I think that's related to the Pulse project. We're not going to pull that up, but then we've got Halgo that popped up as well. That was up 16%. So, and then Party Tokens up 28%. So that actually looks fairly good. That's got $9.3 million in 24-hour volume. That could be a very good candidate. And in terms of that, we've got Mintra down 6% and stuff like that. So Kira. Now, I haven't got the weekly charts. I haven't got the longer time series on these, but we can definitely investigate it depending on what people say. So let us know in the chat. We've got those ones there. And then Maximus as well. We talked about Maxi yesterday in a special live stream. We covered that in full as a Maxi review. Don't forget to check out that video if you want. And, of course, that's up 102%. So this could be a good trade. Of course, $250,000 versus 800,000 is a lot. So that would really push the price up a lot. But that would play in our favor from a US dollar point of view, as long as the rest of the people kept going into it. We've got 2.25 million liquidity. So we're going to have a bit of a price movement on there. Probably, 10% or 20% movement there in the price if we do the trade. So some things to think about there. Let me know in the chat about that. Very cool. This is our fantasy trade, folks. $250,000 on PulseX, Pulsechain testnet 2B, and it's a fantasy trade, so we're gonna have fun with that. James Bond said 12K wrecked. Ouch. Hold tight. It will turn around. Yeah. So sometimes, like that was just a couple of hours. If we had done it maybe 6 hours earlier, we probably wouldn't have had much of a loss in there on the US dollar side. But obviously, we had a ratio change in the tokens that we held, so pretty interesting. Jimbo says about my thoughts exactly. Yeah. And destroy that like button, says James. Absolutely. X is down. Buy, says MJ Money. Yeah, we're going to look at the X price later on. But at the moment, we're playing fantasy game on PulseX. You guys get to choose. So let me know in the chat what you're going to choose. What do you like out of these top 10? Okay, I'm going to jump over to the next page and have a look at this one. We've got obviously we're doing $250,000, so we're going to double a lot of these volumes here. From number 11 to number 18. Now, obviously, we could split the trade, but I think we're just probably going to do the big trade. So I'm not going to go much further than this page. Probably we've got Pulse OG incentive. I don't think we'll probably get, possibly we can move the price as long as we don't get sold into, but we're going to have massive, because the liquidity is so small on most of these pools, except for maybe a hedge on there, is probably the only bet there. We're going to end up, massively inflating the pool, in this case, doubling or tripling the pool. So very not a great play, really, unless you knew that there was a tons of stuff coming in behind you. Fair for sure. Maybe hedge on, possibly a Pulse Blazer, whatever that is. And what else we got? I think that's we've got Pulse Dodge. Pulse Dodge might be a play, 3%. It's only got $75,000 of 24-hour volume though. Very risky one, that one. Once we get down further, everything's just too small. Just too small to do anything else on that one. So really, we've got maybe one or two options on here, and really the main page here is probably the main one to think about. So yeah, I'll leave it on page 2 just for a second or two. Let me know in the chat. MJ Money says I meant Hex on there. Hex on there. Oh, you're talking about Hex on there, right? Sorry. We've got Hex on there. Yeah, 92 cents. Let's have a look here. Hex is down by. Right. Thanks, MJ Money. Sorry, I got confused there. But there we are, 92 cents. That's down a little bit. I think that's a good play. I actually think that's a good play. $24 million in volume. That's pretty big volume there. So $250,000 buy wouldn't be too bad on there, and it's up 60. It's got 60 million liquidity. So that's a good play. Let's see if anyone else has got any comments on that. Brennan says I wasn't able to hang around for the stream yesterday. There's Hex holders getting airdropped maxi tokens. That's not how that's working. No. Brendan, it's about if you go into a combined pool to do a 5,505 day stake, you mint a maxi token for every Hex that you put into that pool. That pool is going to be staked after 2 weeks. It will get staked for 15 years, and of course, the maxi will have its own market price. You can do yield farming with it, and the underlying value of maxi will reflect the treasury pool over time based on the Hex that gets paid, and that includes the inflation and penalties, plus of course hedge-on that it can claim as well. So that's kind of how that works here, Brendan. It's like a communal Hex stake for 555 days. So hopefully that's a big summary, but watch the full video, you'll see all the other details there. Strong buy, says Benny. Strong buy. Hey Benny, good to see you, Craig. And Jim Rat Crypto's in house. What's good, Hex Token? Good to see you streaming so often. Woo-hoo, says Jim Rat Crypto. Absolutely, man. You keep up doing your great work too. Got a few content creators in the chat there. Nice to see Craig and Jim Rat Crypto in the house. Did we have Heinz Crypto in there? I'm not sure if he was there, but James Bond was in the house. GRC. Hey, Gene Hex. Nice. Andrew Money. I'm mortgaged the house all on and Helgo. All or nothing. Helgo. Let's go. Okay, so we've got Hex so far. Has been nominated. We've got Helgo. And I'm going to put a little poll up. So we've got we need four nominations. I've got Hex and Algo. We're going to put a poll in the chat to decide which one to go for. Remember, it's $250,000 on our fantasy trade here. So definitely check that out. Brendan says, right, thanks, man. And Heinz had family stuff tonight, says Craig. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Sometimes I always imagine Heinz Crypto's in the chat for some reason. So he's often in the chat. He's a good guy. So anyway, so let's we've got Hex is nominated. We've got Helgo nominated. I'm gonna set up the poll for the chat. We're gonna remember it's a community decision. It's not just my decision, it's a community decision. I'm not really involved in the checking for the 250,000 USD fantasy trade. We got so we got I'll put Hex at the top there. We got Helgo. Helgo. Remember, we're gonna check this up tomorrow. So we'll report on how we got on after it's like a 24-hour period. So tomorrow morning on the live stream, we'll be reporting on how we made a profit or not. We make a profit or loss, and it's in US dollars. So we'd really care about the price moving here. So we've got Algo, and we've got two more options. Let's see if anyone else has got anything else they like. I'm going to go to the second page as well. We've got very small liquidity pools, very small volumes on here. We possibly Hedron, maybe, possibly Pulse Plagiar, but it's had some 280,000, but they're very low. We'd be basically doubling the 24-hour volume, and get quite a bit of a price, price slippage here. Could be quite large, but the rest of them are very, very small, so it would be highly speculative and a very low probability of success. Whereas these bigger pools, we won't really have too much of a problem with price slippage, and also there's been some decent volumes for most of these as well. So definitely that could play in our favor too. As long as we don't get sold into, we could actually help fulfill the price going up. That's all we want to do is can we get a higher value there. Hedron says MJ money. So we've got Hedron. So Hedron's on the second page. So you're going for the higher risk one. Ooh, that's a high risk play. But we're going to have a look at Hedron to see what else. James Bond's in house. Hello, everybody. And Gen Hex says Heinz is part of the team Gen Hex. So we put a GPS on it. Nice one there, Craig. Pump Hedron says Hex machine. So Hedron is on the second page, number 15. That would be a double the amount, but we do have probably enough liquidity, but we're going to have to get a bit of price slippage there. Hex Force in the house. Hey, Suman. Woo-hoo. Nice to catch a live one. Hey, Hex Force. Appreciate it. Good to see you again in the chat, too. Yeah, what else? So, killing it, brother. Hex Token says Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Appreciate that. And Mintra says Hex Force. So I've got to make sure if we're getting nominees that they're not that they're all separate. So I think that's let's look. I think let's go. So cool. MJ Money's got let's have a look. MJ Money. MJ Money's already. You've already nominated Hex. So MJ Money, let me know if it's Hex or Hedron. It's probably one nomination at least per person there. Hex Force has got Mintra in the house. Let's have a look here. We've got Mintra. Mintra's at number 8. That's probably not a bad call. It's got a slightly pullback in the price, 200 million in volume, so we'll be doing about 10% of that. And it's got 8.48 million in there. That could be a nice trade. So cool. We're going to go Mintra for that one. Mintra number 3. We need one more, folks. One more. MJ Money's decided. MJ Money's decided on Hex. Okay, cool. So we'll leave here, John. Start on Hex. Hex Hoddle says pump Helgo. Helgo is on the list, so we're going to have a choose of that. And Brennan says a Mintra too. So we've got 2 votes for Mintra. Cool. Now we're going to have a poll to decide. So we need one more for the nomination for the poll. One more option there. So we're going to have 4 options. We need one more. Let me know. We've got this front leaderboard top 10 here. It's one of them I thought you guys would go for. You haven't gone for yet, but let's see. We've got a stable coin there. We're not going to do the stable coin, but so we've got 9 options there. We've also got we've already got a couple on here probably as well. So let's see what's going on here. We need one more, folks. Come on, we've got 33 people watching. I'm sure we can get another nominee there as well. So let's see. We might end up with Hedron by default if people don't select one. Jim Slick says Mintra. Yep. I'll go to the moon and love polls. Says Hex on me too. All right, we need one more, folks. We're going to default to Hedron if we don't get a 4th option one. Liquid Loans says Dinglewolf. That seems pretty good to me. Where's Liquid Loans? Is that even on this first page? Liquid Loans. Where is Liquid Loans gone? I thought Loans is not on here. They've got USDL. USDL is here. But that's not Liquid Loans, so yeah, not that one. No stable coins, I think. Although that's Terra Luna. Says Jim Rat Crypto. Terra Luna. Terra Luna, is that there? Terra Luna. Where's Terra Luna? No, is that on page 3? Is that on page 3? No, I can't see Terra Luna. Luna token. I can't see that there. Maxi says Hexodal. Yeah, I think like Maxi. Maxi says Hexodal. Yeah, we'll go for Maxi. We've got Kira says Chimerac Crypto and Maximus. Yeah, Maximus. Okay, let's go Maxi. Maxi's number 4. Here we are, folks. We're going to have a poll. And, of course, we're going to run that poll for we're going to run it for 5 minutes. How about that? So poll's coming. There we are. We're going to $250,000 that's riding on this poll. You got to make a selection. Here we are. We're trading on PulseX, and of course, it's our fantasy trade, $250,000. We're going to run this over 24 hours. Tomorrow's live stream, we'll check up and see how we've done. I've got to sell some stuff first, though. I've got to sell I've got to sell stuff to buy it. Yeah, we might do that. I've got to do a few logistics first, depending on which one we choose. We could get wrecked. We could make a lot of money, and we could get wrecked. So that's just the way it goes on that one. So cool. We're running 5 minutes, so we've got 5 minutes to go. So once we get on in the next 5 minutes, I will be counting down. So it's going to be it's 11:35 a.m. my time. It'll be 11:40 a.m. when we finish the poll. So get into the poll, folks. How many? We've got a few votes already. We've got 14 votes already. So go for gold on this. This is a big deal. Once again, make the right trades. We have got they're all on the top 10. So we've got Hex at number 3. We've got Algo at number 6, and we've got Mintra at number 8, and then we've got Maximum at number 10. I think that's a pretty good combination, to be honest. I did think some of you might go for Pulsechain, although someone said yesterday that they didn't like the project particularly, and so forth. So let's see. I think I've got the link to Pulsechain. Here's the Pulsechain one. I really haven't done any investigation on it. I think I looked quickly through the website. That's all I've done it. So I'll have a look at it first. I may do a video on this one on Pulsechain. We'll see. It is a kind of a GameFi project, I think. So I won't talk too much about it because I don't know enough about it. Cool. All right, let's get in the chat there. We've got Hex got Maxi. Yeah, Party Token says Digger Wolf. I think Party Token would have been a good call there, Digger Wolf. Too late to the party, unfortunately. No pun intended. But that would have been a good nomination in my view. Lol, Jim Rat Crypto. Yeah. Airdrop, nice. Kira, 1111. Yeah, so we've been talking about the Kira airdrop from every now and then. So that's going to be to Pulsechain and PulseX holders, is what I understand. And Jason Bond says Maxi looks good. What's happening in Maxi at the moment? So Maxi up 102%. Your trend is your friend, right? Trend is your friend. And we've got $800,000. Are we too late? Are we buying at the top? That's the only question. And of course, let's have a quick look at Maximus. We'll look at we've got I guess it's the Hex Maxi possibly, or the Pulse Maxi. Where's all the volume coming from? I've got 24-hour volume. Most of it's in the Hex Maxi. Friend's your friend. Let's have a look at the Hex Maxi chart. I understand. Cool. All right. So let's have a look. So that's the trend there. So it was one Hex was going to get you pretty much one Maxi. And of course, now it gets you close to 2 Maxi. I think that could be a pretty good play. Maxi looks very good. Let's have a quick look at some of the others. We might as well look at all of them, to be fair. And of course, what's the other one we've got there? Hex. We'll look at Hex on there. What's the biggest trading pair that's really been moving? There's quite a lot of volume in the Hex, of course. So we've got Algo Hex. Really? Algo Hex, really? At 10 million? Are you serious? So what's going on there? And of course, Hex Pulse. So let's look at the Hex Pulse. We'll look at the trade on Hex Pulse. And so we were one Hex was getting you 500 Pulse. That's now still getting you pretty similar, 519, just up slightly there on that. So cool. I should revert it, shouldn't I? I should revert it. Pulse is going to get you slightly less Hex now at the moment. So that's going down too. What else we got going? We've got Mintra in the house. So Mintra down slightly. What's the big trading volume on there? We got Mintra, PLS, and Mint token. Really? Okay, that's interesting. And USDC. So we've got to go to the PLS one. Have a look at the trade on there. This is the last 24 hours. So 1 Mint will get you. So we're going to revert that around. And PLS. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right. So you're getting a lot more Mint per PLS. That's pretty good. That could be a pretty good trading one. And what else we got going? We've got Maxi. So we're going to look at Maxi. Maxi's in the house, so number 10. And what's our big trading volumes there? So Hex Maxi is the trading volume. And let's have a look at the trade. And I think I looked at this one already, didn't I? Because we already looked at Hex. So this pair seems to be pretty popular there. One Hex is going to get you heaps of Maxi. So hopefully, of course, I've got to take in the fact that we're going to be doing a decent trade on it. So that's where it's going to be. Cool. All right, how we doing? We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left to close the poll. That's where we're at. 1 minute left to close the poll, and we've already got 23 votes. Let's see how we can do. If you're watching, get in there and vote, folks. One minute left to choose the one. We've got 24 votes. We've got 43 people watching. Get in there and vote, folks. Seems like a no-brainer to me. As soon as it ticks over to 11:41, we're going to end that poll. So get in there and vote, folks, as we go. Nice. And we've got Jim Racket that says, ha, ha, ha. And we've got clap on. Vote Maxi says Hex Total. And we've already got people rallying the troops in the chat there. Superman gonna flash crash, it says James Bond. Maybe that could always happen there, James. Could happen. This one, if we were doing the smaller pools and we're selling down, maybe that would probably happen. All right, so how we doing? So we're still open at the moment, and Maxi is down. Maxi down, man. Helgo FTW says Penny Blanco. That's funny. Smash the likes, people. Absolutely. Pulsechain says Winston down. Yeah. And Thomas, nice. All right, we're still open, folks. Oh, we just closed, so we're closing it now. And bam, I'm going to close it now. Here we go. We'll find the final results. What are we investing in today with $250,000 US on the PulseX, Pulsechain, fantasy trade? And of course, there we are, folks. We are doing which token for the community? $250,000 US fantasy trade. Helgo at what? Oh no! We've got a tie. Oh no! I didn't even notice. We got a tie. What? Oh, we got a tie, man. That's crazy. Okay, so Helgo 29%, Maxi 29%, Hex 22%, and Mitra 18%. That's crazy. And so, how are we going to decide this? Are we going to go half and half, or are we going to have another poll for a playoff? Let me know. Should we write the word playoff or half? Playoff or half? To type that in. We have to make a decision here. And this is our form of democracy here. Flat Earth says, place your bets, says Thomas Turner. I do not condone gambling. And Helgo is going to be great. Meme coin designed to pump Hex there. That's going to be interesting, Benny. Hi, Hex Token and everyone. I'm late. Hey, Queef, good to see you. Another Hex Token channel member representing. And let's have a vote. Maxi says Hex. Yeah, we've got quite a few. Let's go in here. I think we're up to the fact here. What else? We've got go half, Maxi and Algo says Hex. We've got a lot of people laughing at the fact that we got this tie in the house. I didn't even see it when I ended the poll. I would let the poll keep going otherwise. Twice the chance to get wrecked, says James. That's true. Diversification is very important when you're doing investment portfolio. That is true. Poll playoff. Okay, playoff. We got playoffs in the house. Battle to the death. Best token wins. Playoff to death. Yeah, 50-50, says James. I think the playoff's going to win there, James. So we're going to put in a quick poll again. And let me just take this up. So we got a second poll. Man, this is turning into more excitement than I thought. This is going to be pretty cool. So we got Helgo, and what else we got? We got Maxi. All right. So we're in for the battle now. So take your pick. Now, all the people that voted for all the other tokens are going to be able to vote for these two now. So we're going to spend 5 minutes for this one. 5 minutes, yeah. So it's now 11:43. Once it gets to 11:48 a.m. my time, we're going to close that poll. So 5 minutes to vote. Man, this is exciting, man. Playoffs, the moon. I love playoff bets, actually. What was it? Is this the American Football League? Doesn't they have massive playoff things in the playoffs and the baseball? I think American baseball has big playoff sessions, I think. Anyway, so we've got Hex as number 3. Well, no, actually, we haven't got Hex. Helgo at number 6. And what's the other one we've got? Helgo, and I can't remember what the other part one. Helgo and Maxi. So Maxi's sitting at number 10. But Maxi is up, trend your friend, man, up 102% for the Maxi. Helgo is up 17%. So both of them are green tickers. They're both of them looking good. But, however, Maxi, we're going to be self-fulfilling our own price increase with Maxi because we're going to be adding on to $800,000 of 250. That'd be mad. We'd be up tomorrow as long as someone doesn't sell into us, right? And you think that's probably how that's going to probably play out, is my guess. So cool. We got how many votes? 16 votes. Get in there, folks. We've got 47 people watching. Just get in there and vote for something that you think is going to be good. Like I say, Maximus is the 102% up, $1.89 for a maxi at the moment. The volume, 24-hour volume is relatively low, 800,000, but still good. It's still good level. The pool is pretty small, so we're going to have price slippage, 2.25 million. We're going to have price slippage on. We're doing 10% of that value. And then the other thing is Halgo up 17%, so a lot less than 102 because obviously a smaller liquidity. We've got 24-hour volume of 12 million there, so turnover is way higher, and of course liquidity 60 million. So we're not going to really have a lot of price slippage choices to make. Oh, sorry, that's 21 million, I should say. I was reading the wrong one there. 10 million on Halgo and 21 million on the liquidity. So we're not going to have the price slippage issue there. But it's going to mean that we need more economic energy to be going into Algo to move the price up. So that's pretty much what it's going to mean there. So cool. So nice there. So Algo is probably a safer bet. Now, our goal, of course, is to make a profit. That's pretty much our goal. We're not too fussed about anything else. We've got still 3 minutes to go until the poll ends. We've got 50 people watching, folks, so get into it. It's going to be fun. This is our fantasy trade. $250,000 US on PulseX testnet with Pulsechain, of course, version 2B. Playoffs, you're talking about playoffs here. I don't know. Playoffs, yeah. Helgo says Queef. Yeah, let's go, Helgo. We've got people already petitioning in the chat there. I love that. That's pretty cool. Do it for the goats, says Benny. Helgo 10,000X says James. Nice. Do it for the ducks. Is that for the ducks? I can't even see. Is that an eagle? Algo meme coin gonna be great. I'm gonna have to do more research around Algo now that you guys are talking about it. Love you, fun friends, says Thomas. Absolutely. And nice. Quick says, I wish I could change my vote to Maxi. Lol. Yeah, well, Maxi's the higher risk play, but of course we'll see how we get on. We've got 25 votes. Awesome. Now, what did we get in the last vote? We got 27, I think. 27 on the last poll. So we've got 25 at the moment. Yeah, 27 votes. We're already up to 25. Folks, get in there. We've got about 50 people watching. So just get in there and vote. Take your pick. Like I say, we've got two options here. Algo, it's up 17%, so it's nice and green. The price is 0.0076. The volume is 10 million, so we need more economic energy to move it. We're doing about $250,000 on that. And liquidity there, so about 2.5%. Liquidity there is $21 million, so that's the play. But it's a safer play. Maxi, of course, is $1.89. It's up 102% already. So it's already on the mooning. Are we buying at the top, or is this going to go like 8x or something like that? And of course, the volume there, $800,000, so way lower than $10 million. And we're doing $250,000, so we're going to definitely move that as well. But we will face price slippage because it's going to be, which is good in our favor as long as it stays up that way. It's going to be 2.25 million. We'll get less volume in that case. So just take into account. So looking for that. Nice. I noticed that the overall today, the volume for the whole of PulseX is currently running at 89 million. Obviously, people are not really doing much on here. It's just a playground. But for us, it's a lot more serious now that we're trying to make a profit. All right, so we're in the last. We're just about to finish, so we're closing soon. As soon as it turns, it's now 11:48. As soon as it turns 11:49, we're going to close the poll. It's going to be done and dusted. We're just still open at the moment, not quite closed. So vote there. We've got 35 votes. Awesome. So we've got 8 more votes than we had for the first poll, and it looks. Let's go. We're not quite finished yet. So if you want to vote, make your vote count. Let's see what we got. 48. We're still running out. I'm still watching the timer. We're going to close it shortly. Here we go. We've got up to Halgo and Maxi. Halgo. There we're closing. It's finished now. We're going to end the poll. Bam. All right. Let's see what the final results are. We've got a couple of comments in the chat there. We're up to 56 viewers, so that's cool. Do it for the Eagles, says James. Okay, so the poll we've got at the moment, which token for the QD $250,000 US fantasy trade? That's assuming I've still got 250. We lost a big trade, yield farming. We lost $12,000 overnight. Algo says 57% and Maxi 42%. And of course, we had 38 votes. So awesome stuff, everybody. Congratulations for the vote. That's awesome. And yeah, so 57. Algo it is. Algo it is, folks. Algo won. That's what we're investing in. So we're going to let it ride overnight, 24 hours. Tomorrow's live stream, we'll see whether we made a profit or not. but we're going to buy it first, right? We're going to buy it. We know what we've got here. I've got my Pulse and I got my PulseX. It's all on the line. It's all on the line. Hopefully we make the right trade here as a community. 60% said yes, let's go for it. And of course, I'm gonna have to add the details in the trade game there. But let's go and do it. So we need $250,000 first. That's the first thing we need to do. So we're gonna have to go and buy it. What I want to do is I want to make it as simple as possible. So we'll probably end up going to trade some stuff here. Let's go to Algo first of all. This is the one that we're going to go for. And of course, let's click on Algo there. And we can see that the volume there at the moment, liquidity, and the price there, price action. So we're going to go to this and check out the pair that we want. We've already got Pulse, of course. So we've got a very small volume there. The main game is Algo Hex. So that's the main game. Liquidity 42 million on that one. So that's the main game. That's what we're going to do. So we need some Hex to do that. We don't, obviously through the router, we can just trade through to that, but I just want to make sure that we've got around about 250,000 for the trade. So we're going to do that, and let's go to exchange. Here we go. So we're going to pull up Algo. Have I even got that on here? No. Let's go to the trade. Sorry. Let's go to info. We're going to go back to Algo. I'm going around the long way, but let's go around the short way there. We're going to trade Algo. And of course, we're going to import the Algo. Anyone can create a PRC20, so be careful. This is the Algo contract, so we're going to do that. I haven't checked anything. I'm sure it's fine. But let's go for gold. And of course, we need 250,000. So what are we going to do? We need to. I guess what we'll do is we'll make it nice and clean. Maybe we'll buy some US dollar first. Hopefully, there's plenty for that. And how much is that going to be? 126,000. That's 131. It says. So I like that. We're going to swap that. We're going to go to US dollars just to make it nice and easy to follow for everybody out there. Bam. And cool. All right, cool. We've got that. Nice. And we're going to take our PLS. We're not going to take all of it. We need some for stuff, but we're going to take off all this stuff. And bam. That took too many zeros off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course, we're going to, we've got 130,000. We need 120,000. So let's just round it off. 120,000. Actually, we need slightly less. So let's do exact. I want to do exact amount. So 250, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to minus off. What are we minusing off? 130, 806. Now we'll probably have a little bit of slippage with the router thing, but we need 119. 119. So that's what we're going to do. Bam. All right. So we're going to sell this much Pulse and swap that. Boom. And let's confirm that. Bam. All right. Cool. So hopefully we'll end up with $150,000 in the thing. We're selling out everything pretty much. We've swapped everything out, and we got 250,000 US dollars. Woohoo! All right, I'm just doing it simple like this, just so that we can make sure that we've got a 250,000. That's looking good. And of course, we are now going to go do the trade. Here we are, folks. Everyone's been waiting for this moment. This is in history. 250,000. We're going to go and buy the Algo. So actually, did I pull that in? Yeah, Algo. There we go. And we're going to buy that through the router. Let's see if it 250. What? We're down already. If we do this, we're going to be down massive. What's it going through? What's the router? Does it have the router? Yeah, USDC PLS X Algo. Really? Let's. What we're going to do is buy some Hex then. We're going to buy some Hex. Hex is going to be 240. Is that going to wreck us? Is that going to wreck us if we do that? So we're going to take that amount and let's flip this over and let's pull that in, and let's go to Algo and put that in there, and we're going to get wrecked. We're going to get wrecked. We're going to get wrecked straight off the bat buying Algo, folks. We're going to get wrecked. What's happening here? This is turning into the calamity. Calamity. So because we haven't got the liquidity in there, let's get into the chat here and see what people think. What's going on here? I hope there is some form of wrap to Bitcoin Pulsechain. Hey, Crystal's in the house. Hello, Superman. Get that test money, bro. Absolutely. Woohoo! Says Ezo. And of course, let's get test rich and buy test Lambos. I'm about to lose not 50, 75, about 65,000 just doing this trade. That's not great stuff. Maxi has 69 transactions the past 24 hours. That's probably a sign, lol. And I just bought more Algo, says Jimmy. Hey, Benny, stop manipulating the markets, Benny. Benny's manipulating markets with his large bags, knowing that he's going to front run my trade. That's terrible. I love Halgo, says Richard Hart. Nice one, Richard Hart. Great to see Richard Hart in the chat there. Good morning, all, says Tic Tac Crypto. And Benny says, Halgorian is a legend in the Hex community. He is known to call the local bottoms with the amazing accuracy and being the Halgo indicator. That's pretty funny to Ben. Hi, everybody. Sandy Beach is in the house. Hi, everybody. Good to see Sandy Beach in the house. And Benny says, woohoo, Halgo. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Benny Bitcoin. I've been trying to work it out since yesterday. What is Halgo? It's apparently a meme coin. Jane says, all in very responsible trading, not financial advice. That's hilarious. All right, so we've got thanks, Benny, and I got my test money. Halgo, lots of love from Fedzer. Halgo to the moon, says Benny. And I'm just trying to get up to these the latest comments here. Superman is eating crypto, night rip quarter milli, and swap for Hex, then buy Halgo with Hex. Yeah, so that's what I've got, but the trade at the moment is 190,000. So it's a really wrecked trade on there. Let's just let you swap do the routing. Yeah, I was going to do the routing, but it's just we're going to have exactly that 250,000 so people can see. Queef says we should revote. Lol, says Queef. We probably shouldn't move to revote. Written in history books. Let's actually see what we would get. Other one was Maxi, right? So the other one was Maxi. I'm not going to override the community vote, but the other one's Maxi. Oh, that's a much better trade. Maxi's a much better trade. 240. If we had that much Hex, of course. If we had USDC, that's a much better trade. Maxi's a much better trade on the volume. That's weird. I'm not sure why that's happening. Check your Hex balance check my Hex balance. And let's try that one more time. Hex balance there. Bam. 278. So that's 278. Pretty similar. 243. Hex Halgo is the boss bull. Absolutely. We've got popcorn in the house from Sandy. You only have 1,000 Hex. No, I got. We got this much Hex, so let's flip that around. We're going to resolve this, folks. It will be resolved. So that's going to get us. Where we're after Halgo. That's going to get us wrecked. But 214. That's much better right now, and that's changed around a lot. But it's still wrecking us with the trade. We're already losing money with the trade there. We could just do the router, but that was wrecking us too. So we just get the US dollars up there, and bam, with that, what's that going to do? 214,000. We're wrecked straight off the thing. But we're much better off buying Maxi. So let's have a look here. Benny from running. Hexicans love Halgo. Yeah, that's true. Seems to be the case. I didn't know it was so popular, but it is. Okay, I sold some Halgo back to Hex. Benny, stop manipulating the price. You're front running me with the trades, man. That's crazy. See, this is what happens when you publicly talk about buying and stuff. People are gonna try and manipulate the outcome. Maxi probably equals maximum gains. Maxi probably. Hexodl done told you. Maxi says Hexodl done told you. Yeah, Wales done told me. Hexodl done told me. Kareem done told me. Richard Hart done told me. Everyone's done told me. Christos says, like real life, the masses get wrecked by a meme coin. Yeah. Woohoo, Maxi, swap your Hex for Halgo. Says Benny. Boom. All right, so we're going to get wrecked, though. Straight off the bat, we're going to get wrecked. We're up 291 there. I was hoping that we would get a bit higher there, over 300. Over 200, 291. 291, let's go. We're going to swap now. Bam, we're in the money. Someone's been manipulating the price there. Let's do it. Bam. All right, so we've done it. We've made money straight off the bat there. 250,000 US dollars. Oh, what? It failed. It failed. What? Let's have a look here one more time. And of course, apparently it's going to be worth more now. So I think Benny's been playing with the swap trades. Let's go on this. Bam. All right. So cool. Submitted that. Add Halgo to the MetaMask. We're going to do that. Bam. And close that ticket. We got a transaction receipt there. In other words, we did our buy. We swapped the tokens. Let's see the blockchain. I think Benny's been helping us here a little bit, but here we are. We've got 41 million. Let's increase this. We've got 41,382,000 Halgo tokens, and of course the Hex there. We had 277,000 Hex or something, and then 137.9 million Pulse, and the PulseX 250,000. On that somewhere. I don't know what that's all about, but there we are. That's what we got there. So let's get out of here. We're going to go to the token at the moment. So we had USDC 250,000. We ended up selling that, and of course we ended up buying Algo, and we've got how much here? We got quite a bit. We've got quite a bit of Algo here. So 41,382,000 Algo. So that's what we've got at the moment. And let's have a look at the price that we got at that as well. So let's have a look what the Algo is worth. We're gonna flip that around, and it says that our starting value, I think we were at about 289, 291. So I don't know, we'll take that value, 291,476. That's pretty close. So 476. That's pretty close. We'll keep that up. And we've got our volume is 413,82226. So we're going to take that. That's our volume. This is our entry, our exit, and that's our Algo. And this is our dollars here. So we're going to put that in the dollars, and bam, 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 bam. And we're going to turn that into a number. Let's turn that into a number. And that's one way. All right, so 250,000. We're in the money already. So thanks to Benny, we may be in the money already. So 250, 253. Are we going to get wrecked overnight? That's the question. So we're going to take that minus that, and that's a profit at this moment, and we'll see how we go. So far so good, and actually it's going down there. Is that what it's got? All right, cool. Well, it actually says that 291 is going to end up with 267. So 267 is probably where we're at there at the moment. So 267, 569, and of course equals that minus that at the stage. So it looks like we've got a temporary gain of 17,000 at the moment. So cool. All right, so let's pull that up. So here we are. These are the numbers. So this is how much we bought: 41.4 million Algo. It says it's worth 291, but of course after you trade it, it's 267 at the moment. And of course that's a $17,000 gain already straight off the bat. Thanks, Benny. We're in the house there. So that was experimental. That was all live. So we'll see how we get on tomorrow, and see how these values stack up in after 24 hours as well. All right, cool. We faced quite a bit of slippage there. It was probably 3 or 4% slippage from the looks of it as well. If you do the math, a 5 stake gets you a lot more than 1 or 2. That's true. The mob wanted Algo. Yeah. Is it Algo? Algo. Yeah. What else we got? Maxi is probably better. Yeah, Maxi might have been a more straightforward one in terms of the dollar for dollars. It turns out it was a little bit misleading based on the volumes that were there. They looked certainly in one freight. Testing is so much fun, says Benny. Benny knows how to play the testnet, that's for sure. Benny is buying the dip, in my opinion, says Craig. Yeah, I think so. Stella Kidney, give it up. Yeah, absolutely. 290,000 now, says Kay. Yeah, it says 290,000. But of course the actual that's up there 298 too. We should do a quick trade, but we're going to leave it for tomorrow. Obviously if we did a quick trade we'd be fine. Let's enable Algo anyway, just to make sure that's all ready to go for tomorrow. We'll enable that so that we can do the swap at this stage. So cool. We could go for the quick trade now. Should we even wait? We've got the big quick trade. Let me know if you think we should go for the profit now, folks, in the chat there, but otherwise we'll leave it for 24 hours. Just buy Hex, says MJ Money. And Strands, mans, everybody gets it, says Strands. Yeah, that's true. What's up, says Holder Generation in the house. Let's pump it to both Maxi and Algo. I don't have enough funds for both. I think I do have 10,000 Hex here. And what else? Let's do 10,000 Hex of. Let's do 10,000 Hex. Yeah, let's put 10,000 Hex of. Let's do Hex. I've got 10,000 Hex. Let's do. Where else are we going? So we're going to do. That's right. We're going to go do Maxi. I don't think I got Maxi on there. Let's go to info. Let's go to Maxi down here, and let's trade Maxi. Let's go. switch it around, push the hex in there. Let's go spend some hex. Bam. So that's 9,640 hex there. Let's do that swap. I think that's a pretty good swap there. We're going to just take the 10,964. Let me put that in. 10,964 44499560. Boom. All right, cool. Let's do that swap. We're obviously getting the rate there, and we're going to get a little bit of slippage. Price impact 0.39% is the slippage, so we're going to confirm that. Bam. And swap our hex for Maxi, which is the best. This is a much smaller trade than $250,000. We're going to add Maxi to our wallet, and bam, there we go. We're going to close that ticket, and we're probably going to get the confirmation already confirmed on the blockchain. Welcome to Pulsechain, folks. Super fast, super super quick. Where's our hex? The hex is gone. We've lost our hex, and now we've got Maxi 4,449. So that's cool. Let me just put this in. So Maxi, and of course we use 10,000 hex. So let me just put that up. Bam, and it's a hex, and let's just do some dollars on here. I'll probably tie this up afterwards a little bit, just give it a bit more sense of control there. And bam, we're going to cancel that. Bam. All right, so that's our entry. And we're going to have an exit tomorrow. So we will do this tomorrow, the exit. And let's see how we get on. Bam. All right, so that's our Hex to Maxi trade. We will look at that tomorrow. Cool. Now, obviously, if we traded back our Algo right now, I'm pretty sure that we were going to get more, particularly if we're going to US dollars. Where's the US dollars gone? USDL, USDC, something like that. So 290. What? It's going to get 353. We get massive gains. $100,000 gain right now if we trade. Oh my gosh, should we trade? Oh my gosh, we made 100K. I mean, it's a trip to the Bahamas. And that's crazy. That's a trip to Hex Island. We could travel to Hex Island with that. Ace is in the house. Hello, everybody. You have a link. Like you have to think like a whale, says Ace. It's true. Hex. That's what we're going to talk about in the next session. This is all just fun. We're just doing this live. Hey, Craig. I'm spent from doing taxes today, says Sandy Beach. It is April. It's tax month for some people. Benny be playing. Yeah, Benny's been playing. Benny's been playing with the PulseX, helping us out here on the channel, I think. Swap your USDC for Hex and then swap Hex for Algo. Well, the whole thing is that the router is supposed to pick your best, isn't it supposed to pick your best value? That's probably what I was going to say. I think I gave you a better price, though. No idea what I'm doing, to be honest. Hey, Benny, whatever you've done, you gave a way better price because we're already in the money. We're already in money, massive, like 100K in the money there. If I leave over 24 hours, it's probably going to be probably go up against us. Let's go to the info and see what's happening with the price here. So what happened with the price? So what we're looking at, Algo is up 70% still. I don't know, is that delayed or what? I don't know. That's still 102. Why is that not updating? We should have influenced the market, shouldn't we? Between Benny and my trading. That's probably the case. You can now go Algo and stake your Algo. Okay, cool. Let's actually have a look at the Algo. Let's go to let's have a look at the Algo chart there since we've just bought the Algo. It's our main trade. Let's have a look at that. And let's have a look at the Algo chart there since we've just bought the Algo. Bam, let's look at the Algo. Okay, got Algo there. So look there, and we're going to paste that over here. All right, so here's Algo. This is what we just bought, folks. $250,000. This is our fantasy play trade. We're going to wait for 24 hours. Even though we're in the profit 100K now, we're going to wait and see how we do over a 24-hour period. And of course, this is all stuff home, farming, number go up, white paper, deflationary, no minting after launch, emission schedule, fast release, farming, no time locking, no admin keys, liquidity rewards, stupidly good, better than the meme, and designed to pump X, created by Xkins, Pulsechain exclusive launches with Pulsechain. Okay, cool. We've got tokenomics there, open DApp, so we're going to open that up. And what's that got? Connect. I guess we can connect to it. Let's see that. So connect to the wallet. Yeah, okay, happy with that. And bam. All right. So Algo, Help, LP, and Hex. Buy Algo, buy mint Help, farm Algo, withdraw. And we just pull some Algo. We can obviously farm. We can actually farm. Look at that. Proof Algo. We can actually farm. I think it's a little bit cheating. We can't really make farming revenues. I don't know how much that's a deposit fee in Algo, a 0.69% deposit fee. Really, that's really 6 point. What is the tokenomics around that? Let me close that. That's we're not actually putting it in the farm because we're trying to see whether we're making a trade update. But close that. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and have a look and see tokenomics. What's going on here? Doesn't have anything on there. 0 point. It's got a bit of a small hourglass, like we call it typically buy or sell taxes or stake taxes these days, but it does seem the case. What's the total supply here? 777. So we got 55.5 billion. 55.5 billion. How much have we got? 55.5 billion. We've got 441 million. I think that's what we had. Cool VIP. All right, that's cool. Number go up. Paper white. Let's have a look. Oh, big long tokenomics paper there. Oh, it's not too long actually. Cool. Oh, we might actually cover that on. Maybe we'll cover that for a bit more tomorrow. That's neat. All right, let's go and see how we're doing. So this is our starting numbers, and tomorrow we will see how we get on, even though we're already up on the money. Nice. That was pretty fun. All right, Hex Hodl, you pumped it. Yeah. Farm it, says Benny. You broke the Algo, Benny, says Craig. Yeah, that sounds to be the case. Just pressing buttons, says Benny. That's funny, man. Benny to save the day. I don't know what's the pool stuff was the actual ratio trading. The trading was actually very different from the way the pool was represented. It was a little bit funny. Chris says testnet is scary. Yeah, testnet is just fictional numbers. So there's lots of wonky ratios and stuff, liquidity wise. Maxi is where it's at, says Hex Hodl. Yeah, and we picked up some Maxi, so we got some Maxi. We got 4,449 Maxi. That seems very expensive. The Maxi is a Maxi 1-to-1x. Let's have a look at that. No, I can't do that on there. That's not the right one either. Let's go. Let's see how much that is worth. So 4449 times 0.13 and $578 in real life, and yet it's currently 9,560. So that's pretty wicked. This is way speculative trading. It's a bit like Hedron when Hedron launched with the 12x, a bit like that at the moment. Oh, nice. All right, cool. So where we're up to? I think that what's the next play there? Just let me double check my there, and I think we're up to I think we've done all that. So cool. All right, so let's have a quick look at the Hex price at the moment. See how that's going. We've got our trade set up for tomorrow. We'll see what profit we make over 24 hours, and we're already up 100,000. Normally, you would just trade that trade now, right? If you made 100K in like 10 minutes, thanks to possibly someone in the chat there. We got the Hex at the moment sitting at 13 cents. So yesterday when we were doing the live stream, we were teasing almost at 14 cents. Remember, we did a pretty cool live stream, 2.5 hours. And of course, we didn't extend it because we saw the price rising up here. And since then, we've just come back down all the way where we started, almost all to where we started there. We had a lot of dots here. This is on a 15-minute chart. So the Hex is back down at 13 at the moment. And Hedron also was up. We were here watching this at the time, remember? 2,400, and that is down again too. This is on the 15-minute chart. Let's go to the maybe the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look and see that. Let's go. Yeah, so that there is that went up as well and has pulled back. So interesting. The other thing, of course, is the market has also pulled back, right? So the market has pulled back. BTC down to 42,300 and Ethereum just under 3,200. So just a dull day in crypto from the looks of it. Yeah, pretty cool. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to become a member, hit the join button. We've got Pulsechain, Hexkins, and Richard Hart Club. The other thing, of course, is smash that bell, share the channel. Let's get it out. Now we have hit. I think we've got the about here. Yeah, we had on the home here. Let me have a look here. Yeah, we have hit. You can see this. We have hit 3,750 subscribers. So just tracking up there. And we're up to 3,752. So if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. It helps with the algorithms, obviously. And share the channel around. That's very, very cool. Now we've have done quite a few short how-to videos, so you can check those out and share those around to people that are relatively new. How to buy Pulse, how to bridge the USDC, all that sort of good stuff. Probably got another 3 more videos coming out after that, so that'll be pretty cool. So nice. That's a little plug there for the channel. Cool. Let us go to. I think we've done anything. Let's have a look at the burn. We haven't talked about the burn for a little while. Burns keeps going up, that's for sure. There's not much there at the moment, so it's only this amount here. Pretty small. Everyone keeps burning. I think there's only three LP pairs, I think, that pop up here at the moment. We're not going to get much PLS, so we might leave that. 12 here it is, got the top here. So 12.9 billion PulseX has been burned so far. But remember that the 24-hour volumes are now, there's not that many people playing around on the testnet at the moment compared to what it was at the beginning. So back in late March, we had all these big candles where we had the big buy and burns. Obviously, this day here, the 25th, we had 1 billion. So if there's 1 billion trade volume when Pulsechain does go live, PulseX goes live, then that would be $700,000 of buy and burn, which is pretty neat. Obviously, the buy and burn is going to have a massive impact in the early life of PulseX with the buy and burn. It's always going to have an impact, but of course, when the price of PulseX is lower, the buy and burn on volume is going to have a much bigger impact, and then decreasingly so over time as PulseX rises. And of course, the only way to offset that is if trade volume increases. So that's kind of that way that works. So cool. Currently sitting at 89 million. Yesterday was 59 million. Obviously, we just did $250,000. So that helped. We actually did a couple of trades, so that was probably a bit higher than that. So what we did, maybe $500,000 a trade there. And it sounds like Benny was doing some trading. So there we are. That's probably the case. All right, cool. All right, let us get into it. It says Hex Token says dump it, for the 100,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. I vote take profits right now for sure. Let's see what that is actually. Let's see what it is. The community wants to vote for taking profits because I like that too. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to switch that out, and we've got the Algo. There's no reason why. Let's have a look here. We've got Algo, and what we're going to swap it into. Swap it into, I don't know, Pulse. Get the Pulse. How much would that get us? 326. Oh, much, really? Oh, wow, woo. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's big in US dollars, right? So otherwise, we got the US dollar value, USDC value there, and bam, 323. That's huge profits already, eh? That's so attractive, so attractive. What were we at? Did we say 323? We were up higher, weren't we? We were up higher. So let's go into PulseX. Let's do PulseX. PulseX and PulseX there. That would be 440 million. Oh, that would be way up. We'd be way up on the PulseX. When I first started PulseX, I had 315 million, and that would be 440. That would make sense. Hey, someone said, what did happen there? Did you see that? See that went up. That's 324 there. So cool. Let's see. Maybe we will vote. Swap Pulse Algo to Maxi, says Hexodal. We get all right. So we may not have to wait 24 hours. So that sounds like we've got some move on. I have to come clean for 8 million Algo and let Benny get the blame, says Craig. That's funny, Craig. Yeah. Just holding Maxi entitles you to the Hex stake, right? That's correct. Yeah, it's like an ownership token, but it's also you can yield farm with it potentially. The thing is, over 15.2 years, you got to hold on to the token, right? That's the thing. It should go up in give or take. It should go up with the value of the Hex, that's underlying Hex, but it will be plus or minus depending on how the volatility is going. Yeah, it works well. It was a 1 maxi to 1 hex, and it pumped over 2x. Yeah, it worked 1 maxi to 1 hex, and it pumped over 2x. Yeah. Oh, we're up to 250 million PulseX now, man. Cool. Sal says Queef. I think the test stake ends tomorrow, but not sure, says Sandy. Take it. Sal says I think I got a bit behind with the channel here. Do trade. Sal says Queef. We've got a lot of people pumped it for you. Dump it, says Benny. Says Benny's got the dollar signs in as well. You should dump it, says Queef. We're going to dump it. Everyone wants to dump it, so looks like we're going to do it. Check it out, streamer. Take the profit, says Thomas. Algo is a legend. All right, so cool. Let's do a quick poll. We're going to do a quick poll, and of course, let's do it. So we're going to sell it for. We're going to sell it. So sell for quick profit. Sell for quick profit. Yes, by Maxi. Yes, by PulseX. Yes, by DLS, and oh, someone's trading it down. It's trading down. I'm losing heaps of money on there. No, hold 24 hour. All right, so sell Algo. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Someone else is going to trade it. Right, so there we are. So there's a poll. Let's see what it is. We're going to hold this poll open for a couple of minutes. We're up at 12:21. We're going to hold it till 12:26, and hopefully we've still got a profit in there. But get into the poll, folks. Official poll. This is about fancy trading. So either you got the poll in there. Let's go. Get in there, folks, with the votes. We've got 53 people watching at the moment, so we should be able to get a good amount of votes in there. Oh man, it's splitting across the board. Oh my goodness, we've got 22, 33 X buy PulseX. Yeah, I'm PulseX. Yeah, no, hold 24 hours. We've got 27%. That's looking good. And we'll see. We did have 350 million polls. I started off with 318. I think I had that around that amount since 2 days ago. 444. Oh, all right. So that's could be over. That's just the way it goes. This is fancy game trading on PulseX, and this is testnet 2B, 2B. All right, 15 votes, folks. Get in there and vote. It does matter. We would like to get a nice little majority. We've still got 4 minutes to go. The PulseX is moving around there. We don't want to get in a loss position within 5 minutes. Can you imagine it? We've got 40% going already up the PulseX, but vote in there, folks. Get in there. We've got 55 people around. We're sitting out PulseX. I've got that is the leading play at the moment. Buy Maxi is 25%. Hold 24 hours. Yes, buy Pulse. Yeah, let's see. Come on. It was 350 million PulseX, man. It was looking pretty good. Nice. Let's get into some of the comments here. Algo Wales says Rick Knight. Yeah. Front runners inbound, says friends of bar. I think so. That's always the risk, right, when you're doing a public poll. Wow, a lot to catch up on. Many streams today, says Sandy. And Craig says, I was joking. I don't even have Algo on my wallet list. Craig, you're a funny guy. You're funny. Exciting times. Go Maxi, says friends at the bar. What else we got going here? Hex price today is exactly why we shouldn't try to time our trades. That's true. And you just did the first Algo demo. Congrats, says Rick Knight. Nice. Thanks. Appreciate that, Rick. Sub for more fun. Who else is in? So tune to subs here. Definitely sub, folks. What else we got going? Haha words. Hungry now, says Turner. Take your initial investment out. That's right. We could free carry the investment. That is the other side of it. What the heck is going on with that? Have you seen the price? It says 71,000 there on the Algo there, and there's 308,000 here on the PLS. That's kind of weird. Buy Maxi, says Hexodl. And g'day Tin Top. How are you, mate? How we doing? We've got 2 more minutes to decide to the poll to close. 2 more minutes for the poll. Hey Tin, what the night for me, says Thomas. We like Max, says Queef. Dumping hard, says Brennan. Yeah, but I'm still holding up okay. It was 350 million, 450 million PulseX. I was pretty excited about that. I guess it could be. We gave another video on the journey to 1 billion PulseX. Sell it all, says Thomas. Maxi, nice. And Crypto Referendum says K for K, said the Dix. Dib told him that PulseX staking won't start out of the gate. Got to find out more. That's not surprising, Cape, that because you need to have reward pools to give out. This the way I understand it there. So good observation there, Crypto Freedom. Have a great night, everybody. Hey, Sandy Beach, appreciate it. You have a good night too. And good night, says Queef. What else we got? Front run. Yeah, hashtag front run, says Hetzidle. Hey, we've still got a nice little profit in there at the moment. 308. We started with 250,000. 308,000 over Maxi. All right, so we're in, got 1 minute to go. 1 minute to vote. To vote. We could be doing a quick trade here. I have no idea why. See how the Algo's got a value here of 95,000, and yet the PulseX here is at 308. So that's weird. That's weird. I do not know. Let me know in the chat if you know why it's doing that. I cannot understand that at all. Hope you have a good one. Tin Top, we are crushing sheep all weekend. That's true. That's true. Maxi only needs a couple more votes. Yeah. Oh man, it came back far. It came back so far on the trade. We have gone on. How are we going? Last minute, folks. As soon as it's 12:26, as soon as it's 12:27, we're closing the poll. So get in there, folks. I've got to double check to make sure it's not a split vote, right? We're going with the majority. So even though the percentages are close, we're going with the majority. That's the number one percentage. So we've still got a profit. Looks like we've still got a profit on there. Hopefully I don't get wrecked on this. This could really wreck us. The worst thing is getting absolutely wrecked. This is where the ratio trading comes in. TikTok says, who do we send issues to about testnet? I think there's a little maybe on Twitter or something like that. There is a little place to do it somewhere. All right, how we doing? 27. So we're going to close now. It's end at 28 votes. Very, very cool. And we're going to finish that off. And let's go for gold on there. All right, sell Algo for profit. So we got buy Maxi 32%, buy PulseX 28%, buy Pulse 25%, and no hold 24 hours. So obviously buy Maxi is the winner. So let's see what that does. We're going to buy Maxi. We'll probably get wrecked. This could wreck us all. Let's see where we're going. Have we got Maxi in there? Oh yeah, I've got Maxi. We already bought some Maxi, remember? So now we're going for gold there. Hey, we're going to get way less US dollar value. Our goal is to make US dollar value. You guys have voted for this one, so we're going to do it. We're still up, but we're missing out on massive volume on the other side. Here we go. We're going to swap anyway. We got 13.48% price slippage, folks. It is a massive go. But we're gonna go. Here's the tint, but we're doing what the community says. What the heck? The swap has a price of at least 10% impact. Now please type the word confirm to continue the swap. Really? I've never seen that. Okay. Confirm. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Bam. Unexpected issue. Okay. All right. 13% price insert. We're gonna get Maxi. We're gonna get wrecked. Yeah, Maxi. If we're going to get wrecked doing Maxi, what's your thoughts about Richard Arts that you do the 387? We would have been better off going for PulseX, folks. We would have been better off. We should redo the poll. We're going to get wrecked. We're going to get wrecked. We're going to wreck ourselves. Let me try this again. Here we go. Swap. We're going to get wrecked on this. This is such a wrecker. Get wrecked. We're going to get wrecked. We're going to get wrecked. All right. What do we have to write? Confirm again. Confirm. We're going to get firm. All right. Is that going? It's going. It's going. A redo. Do we want to redo? Let's do a redo. Let's do a redo. Let's do a redo. We're going to redo. Let's do one more redo. This is a second poll. Just because we're going to get wrecked on that vote. We're going to get wrecked on that trade. Let's do one more vote. Just because I don't know if anyone realized we're going to get wrecked on that trade. Maybe that's important that we don't get wrecked. We don't get wrecked, and maybe we should take Maxi off the list there. We'll do one more. No, we'll keep Maxi on. but we're going to do one quick poll. It's going to be 3 minutes long now. It's going to be a quicker poll, and let's do it because I don't think people realized that maxi was. We're still up on the US dollars. We're going to get wrecked on the value though. The value is much better on the PulseX there at the moment. So we got 287. We're still in the profit there, but of course PulseX. Let's have a look. Pulse is 309 US dollars. Remember that's our goal is the US dollars. PulseX is 307, and that was the 3. That's the 3 there. So we're going to have one quick more poll. It's only 3 minutes long. This one. We're currently at 12:30, so 12:33. And we'll finish that poll. So get in there and vote. This is our last poll for the day. Woohoo! This is our last poll for the day, folks. And what you guys decide is going to go. What you guys decide. Now we're only doing. Normally I go with the poll, but like you say, if we don't want to get, if we got a better outcome, that's what we're trading for. This is a fantasy trade to get the most US dollars. And maybe I should have done that valuation before we did our vote. Then let the numbers drive the results. Maxi says Hex Huddle, yeah, Maxi. Rex says Beam D, absolutely wrecked, yeah. PLS says Tintop, yeah. PLS is actually the best result on the maths, just slightly better than PulseX. What's your thought about Richard's up and coming stream? We'll know it's a clickbait title. I haven't actually seen it, Brennan. I'll have a look at that. Is that the dogs one? Is that the one with the puppies? Maybe USDC or USDL. Yeah, that would probably possibly be a good one there, Queef. Let's go pump it, says Hex Huddle. So we've got 2 minutes left for the poll. Democracy says Hex Huddle. I agree with you, Hex Huddle, but no one, people have to be informed. People have to have a certain amount of information for their vote. Otherwise, you're like blind voting. So that's what we're doing here. We've got the information. You guys know Pulse is slightly better. PulseX is second, and then Maxi was wrecked. We're getting $309,000 for Pulse, $307,000 for PulseX, and we're getting $288,000 for Maxi. So let's take that into account. Hi all. Trust your gut, Superman says yeah. No, it's a community vote. It's not about me. It's about the community. This is community decided. I just probably should have informed about the results. Let's have an informed voting. Hold Helgo till tomorrow. See what happens. That's true. Well, we got 14% that voted for that. So that's still in the play there. Helgo was created by Hex Whale, says Rick. All right. I don't know much about it. I'm going to have to learn a lot more about it, and I'll probably cover it in more depth there once I do. Set advanced slippage. Yeah, I was going to do that rather than having that box pop up there. So I just couldn't be bothered fixing it up there. I just lost all my test polls. Now I'm going to get test divorce. No way, Craig. That's terrible. Hold Helgo. Yeah, says Benny. And still with the RH products. Yeah. Stick. Yes, the title with the puppets. Yeah, this is the alternative. We can't hold the Helgo till 24 hours. Pulse my bag, says that. And fork date announcement on Sunday, says Murky. Whoa, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That's always possible there, Murky. Remember, Helgo is only 90k worth of value now, but he gets 300,000 if he PLS. That's true. So we've got 1 minute left to go before the poll closes. Just about there. Yeah, 1 more minute to go, and we're about to close that poll. We've got 60 seconds or 50 seconds. We've changed around. 44% now is up at 24 hours. Okay. Wow. Woohoo! That's smashing. What was this certain amount of collusion? Certain amount of collusion here going on. That's amazing. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty amazing. That's a huge turnaround in sentiment there to hold 24 hours. That's pretty funny. But we will be doing, if the hold 24 hours, we will be doing that and seeing how much our profit is tomorrow during the live stream. That'll be a quick subsection there. TikTok says, imagine if he uses the puppy stream to announce. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, TikTok? Technically, it's 56 to 44, so it's still in favor of dumping Helgo. All right, yeah, that's one way of looking at it. But we're going for the majority vote there, Queef. I do appreciate your insight there. Good call, says Thomas. And democracy is futile, says Excitor. No, it's just that we need an informed democracy there, Excitor. We don't want to. Yeah, well, obviously no one was informed, and then we ended up having not a wrecked trade, but a worse outcome. That's probably it. All right, so I think we're finished. 34. Yeah, let's close the poll. 29 votes, excellent. And look at the results. So I think that's probably it. Let's go. So sell Helgo Hold 24 hours, 41%. Yes, PulseX 20%. Pulse 20%. So that's a split vote there. And yes, buy Maxi 17%. So we're going to hold 24 hours. That was our original intention. We're back to there. The majority has spoken there, although the super majority, if you added up everyone else, was there. So we'll see how we get on. We've already got the results all in there. Very, very cool. So we'll see how we get on there. All right, let's plunk out there. We're just going to jump into the daily stats because the daily stats have come out. So we'll have a quick look at that before we finish the live show. Day 858 came out, and is this day 58? I think so. And what we got? 13 cents here. 605. Oh no, that's not today's results. Today's results. So it hasn't updated yet. Okay, that's weird. It's taking ages to do this. 35 minutes past. We'll see what happens. So anyway, this is our algo position, and this is our maxi position. We'll see how we get on tomorrow. Cool bit, as we say. Hex is at 13 cents, and Hetron is at 22880, and we've actually been quite low, down to 218. We've tested this number around this 2200 number 3 times now. This is on the 4 hourly chart here, so that's interesting. In market, so let's have a look at Richard Art, see what people are talking about with the YouTube value there, and constant never-ending imposters. Yeah, no, you won't see mainnet until good sacrifice balances are published. So that's 17 minutes ago, folks. You won't see mainnet until good sacrifice balances are published. That's what I've said too. That's why I think a big deal. We wanted to close that off. We got the man himself there on a private chat. That's for the highest of stakes, I believe. So cool. Let's have a look there. Yeah. Actually, let's go to the sacrifice balances quickly. I don't know. I don't think he's announced anything on that. But we'll quickly check that. I was going to wrap up, but let's check in the checker there. What's the version at the moment? That's still the last one we had, the 5th there, so still waiting for that. Cool. Hey, we're now on 36. We're going to wrap up. Let's check the chat though, and we got Maxi will 2x tomorrow. I like that, Hex Token. This is the scariest stream I've ever watched. Last says Queef. That's funny, man. Tim Dot says dump the Halgo for Pulse. Where is the full man? I need to man a recount. That's funny. I would have to get Tess married before I get Tess divorced. That's true. Buy more Hex before the Richard streams. That's true too, Brennan. We could speculate on that. I like that. How you thinking? And we're going to finish on the Hex price there. But what else there? Hexol says don't check the chat. Says Lol. Do you think the next sacrifice balance will be the final one? I think it will be very, very close. I think that should be the ultimate one. Queef, I should be. Check the price again, says Rick Knight. Really? I want to trade. Oh my gosh, I want to trade. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh man, I want to trade, but with the people have voted, I cannot trade. People have voted. Oh, this is torture. Oh, we're up at 5. Oh, then it's 450 now. Oh man, it was over 500,000. Revote. Oh my gosh, I'm ashamed of my chat. OMG says Queef. Oh, we're over 500 million. We're at $500 million on our road to 1 billion PulseX. We're on the road. Lol says Hexodal. Revote says Queef. Yeah. Pump says Hexodal. And 10x in 24 hours. Let's hope for the 10x man. Oh man, we love to vote says Queef. That's awesome. It has been a lot of fun, folks. I think we'll finish here. We'll try our luck over 24 hours. Let's see how we go. That was the original intention. The people voted the last vote. Man, that 500k. If this wasn't a public community vote, I would have gone for the $500,000. But then again, I probably would have sold it earlier already, and on the $100,000 upside on the US dollar, and of course made the trade. But very, very cool. We'll see how we get on over the next 24 hours. Maybe people will manipulate the pool. Maybe we'll be in luck. Maybe we'll make a nice profit. That's just the way we go. Crap, I voted PLX. Here's Tic Tac. Dump it now. You'll be back tomorrow. It says Team D. That's funny. Nice one. We got the crowds in. One more vote. One more vote. One more vote. Yeah. And sell it on the double. Sell on the double. There's some good jokes in there. Dump says Rare Groove. Yep. Stay well and safe, fam. Please, says Thomas. And with the emojis out there, dump from me. Rare Groove says dump, but we're going to leave it there for 24 hours to see how we get on tomorrow. I know that the profit is in the bag right now, but we'll see how we get on. Thanks for watching, and let's see if it would have been way better. So we could get wrecked tomorrow, but hey, we'll see how we're going. Thanks for watching, everybody. The people have spoken. Community has said 40% hold or something, 42%. So we're going to do that. Smash the thumbs up. Yeah, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. If you're a Hex Token channel member, smash those emojis out on the way out. I will catch you later on today for a very special live stream about how to become a whale on Pulsechain. So we're going to have fun talk about that. Both sessions today are pretty lighthearted, so I look forward to that. It's going to be fun to think about. Hopefully we'll get a good discussion going as well in the chat and share some ideas on how to become a whale on the PulseX. It's going to be quite a cool chat. Fun stuff, says Craig. Yeah, that was a lot of fun for sure. Bye all, says Fat Sammy. Yeah, super fun. Bye all, says Tic Tac. Peace, says Brennan. And thanks, enjoyed. Later, says Ace. Thank you for everything again, Superman. Hey, pleasure there, Queep. Here's my emojis pumping out there. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the ducks and have a good day. I'll catch you later in the day for number 2.